Today we're doing a Hatcher Pass. We're walking as about 4 miles, maybe 4.5 miles up through a boulder field, and then we're at the start of the hike right now. We're about a mile into the trail, and in other videos, I'll include them as a part of this video, that we come across this avalanche, and it's receded significantly within the last 7 to 10 days. So we're almost, you can just walk through the trail without having to walk over the actual debris field of the avalanche. I always tell my kids not to drink like these little runoffs of these from this avalanche and debris field and stuff, or that's whatever's on a trail. There's a beginning of a river right behind us, and that's probably safe, but I would still treat it. But you never know what's going to be on this trail, and here's an example. And I just saw some kids probably about 40 feet down that way, down right in here, like drinking water from this, and hopefully they don't get sick. This is our view. So we're about 2.2 miles into this hike, and we're starting to get into the beginning of the boulder field, and this is what it looks like. It can get pretty tricky to walk through. We're like almost 2.5 miles, and this hikes never go over without some sort of challenge, because it's starting to rain, and we have to deal with, what'd you say?
Are we there yet? And I'm tired.
We keep pushing on. It's starting to rain.
We go back now.
So last time we were hiking this with me and the boys, we didn't make it. We made it to this location right here, but we didn't make it any further, because when we're about maybe 200 meters that way, it started raining, and so me and the boys were talking about if we should push on or not, and we all collectively decided that we would continue. When we got about to right here, and we crossed just this last little tough part of the boulder field. And of course, there's way more boulder field down, but this specific part where you cross the underground river, it started, the temperature dropped significantly, and it started hailing on us. And so we had to get out of here, because both kids only had workout shorts and workout shirts on, and only my younger son had a jacket and a beanie. And because when we left for the hike, it was 65 to 68 degrees, and then it dropped to about 39 degrees. I legitimately thought that my kids were going to be hypothermic, and because, you know, my hands were going numb, their lips were blue and stuff like that, and the temperature was just so bad, and we were just completely soaked from the rain. I mean, there was just water just flowing off any direction that it could go in this location. Everything was wet and all that stuff. I was pretty concerned. And so I have a friend, and I say this all the time because it's true: Alaska will teach you a lesson, or it will kill you. So this is like a old mining area, and there's a lot of gold in these veins still. But you can see the specks in the water, I think. Pretty cool.
Okay, that was pretty.
So this is Lower Reed Lake. It's about 3.5 miles into the Reed Lakes Trail. We're at 3 hours and 20 minutes. But man, this is one of those views where there's not the right words to put into it. So this is the end of the road. We have great weather, but two little special guests that I have with me are saying that they're at the end of their endurance route, so we can come just back another day. But this is our view. It's just there's no words.